before we get into training camp, let's go ahead and check out some of these league transactions. And just like that, the Panthers have went ahead and accepted our trade. So Trey Tucker is officially a member of the Panthers, as well as Torrey Horton. So Tyler Higbee signed with the Ravens. So the Lions are moving off a couple key players. God damn, the Lions are making a ton of transactions. Look at all these transactions. The league has been extremely active. And when I get a moment, I need to go through all these transactions just to make sure people didn't go over their limit of the players that they could acquire and the picks that they could acquire per season. But we're going to go ahead and get into, well, we got a storyline. We got a press conference storyline. We're gonna check this out before we go ahead and jump into training camp. Then we'll officially jump into training camp. So let's see what the media has to say here. So Antonio Pierce, hey everybody. Coach, let's talk about the last few months. Well, what do you guys want to talk about? You said in February that you'd win the draft by finding a sleeper in April. That's right. Of course we did. And we did find sleepers. What position specifically do you feel you found a sleeper at? How y'all expect me to remember that? I would believe on offense. I would believe on offense. I think it was offensive line. I'm not sure. Let me see what options they give us. You tell us what position. QB, halfback, O-line. Had to be O-line, right? What position on the line? I forget his name. I want to say his tackle. Which player? Left tackle one. Here we go. Why one? Most draft experts would disagree with you that he's a sleeper. Yeah, whatever. I don't agree, but that probably won't matter. Promise broken. The team is upset you didn't keep the promise you made to upgrade the roster. Their morale dropped by 10. See, I'm getting sick and tired of this nonsense. Every offseason is some garbage. If you don't answer the questions right, the team's morale drops. Get the hell out of here. Luckily, I'm not that kind of user where I need to depend on the team's morale. I'm going to play with them and be nice regardless. So have a trade pending with the Chiefs. Yeah, there it is. So they officially accepted. We sent Trey Tucker, Torrey Horton over to the Panthers for some picks. We got a second-round pick. I think we got a third-round pick through that. But nonetheless, let's get busy with this training camp. Let's see what Haynes King has to offer, because that was a big clutch pickup in free agency. Again, we didn't draft him. We got him as an undrafted free agent. And his speed is right there with Malik Willis. So let's get it popping. Let's see if we can go ahead and achieve gold with this training activity for training camp. We got to dot it up, though. We got to make sure. That's one thing about this target passing thing. You got to get as many bullseyes. You got to hit as many targets on the money as you can possible. There we go. Big money right there. Haynes King might have some potential. I might have to, in these preseason games, try to see how hard I can go with him. Pause. But yeah, with that speed and being as young as he is, and Malik Willis is kind of getting up there. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop Malik Willis from starting or trade him. Hell no, I ain't crazy. Once I develop a guy, he's with that franchise until he can no longer be with that franchise. And the only way I would move off of somebody is if he was like 33, 34. Then obviously, if he's that age, he's declining pretty quickly. So I don't see that happening with Malik because he's still fairly young. And honestly, as much fun as I've been having developing Malik Willis the last 3 Maddens, I might pick a different quarterback next Madden. I might pick a different quarterback, see if I could develop him. I might just wait till, there we go. We got gold. We locked in with gold for Haynes King. We locked in with him. But yeah, next Madden, I might pick a different quarterback. And I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out who I'm going to pick as far as my franchise rebuild is concerned. I have a couple teams in mind. I have a main team in mind. I'm not gonna name them just yet. I'm gonna let it be a surprise. But nonetheless, Malik Willis, as much as I love him and as great of a developmental quarterback as he is, because every Madden that I've had with him, I've been able to develop him. But what quarterback can I not develop? That's what I do. I specialize in developing quarterbacks. So he may just be a guy that we pass on next Madden. I may just whichever team I decide to develop or rebuild with, I might just try to see if I could finesse getting Shador Sanders, and make him my star quarterback. Who knows? Only time will tell. But nonetheless, we living in the present right now, and we still got Malik Willis. And Malik Willis has already won an MVP. He's already won a Super Bowl trophy. He's fresh off of a Super Bowl victory. And it doesn't get any better than that, man. It doesn't get any better. So we're gonna still keep doing training activities with him and developing him. So we should get gold here. Let's see. What do we gotta do to get gold on this one? I may just go with silver. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just roll with silver because he's an X factor anyway, so it's not like it's gonna be. And he's nearly maxed out. He's not all the way maxed out. He's nearly maxed out, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. So we'll take what we could take with Malik Willis, as we would with any X factor. It's not like unless their overall is low. Unless their overall is low, then we might reconsider and try to get gold. But nonetheless, GJ3. We don't really need to develop Ashton Genty, but why not George Johnson III? The star from the first year of my Florida Atlantic dynasty. Going into his, what is this? Going in his third year? Yeah, I believe this is his third year. Or it might be his second. I don't know. I'm losing track of time. This is his second year. Yeah, he was a rookie last season. We drafted him in year one, and he ended up being a rookie. So we drafted Genty, and then we picked up George Johnson the third in free agency, I believe. I can't remember. That was a while ago. So yeah, no, he's 2 years pro, just like Genty and Travis Hunter is, and he's going into his third year. So I was correct the first time. Oh my God, what a nasty stiff arm. What you ain't have to do Shiloh Sanders that way. Come on now. Give him a break. Come on, let's go. Stiff arm. Okay, there we go. He runs hard. He runs just as hard as he did when we had him at Florida Atlantic. But for anybody who's been keeping up with both of my rebuilds, he was a senior in the first year of my Florida Atlantic dynasty rebuild, and he won the Heisman. We won the Heisman with him. We set a couple records, not a lot of records. I anticipate destroying a lot of those records with Josh Smalls. But yeah, George Johnson III, for him to be there for the short period of time that he was there, he made a big impact. And he was key to that first year run, although we fell short in the second round to UCF. But he was a key component, winning the Heisman. He put us on his back because if any of y'all remember, I know it seems like I'll be pass happy and going crazy right now with Nadoma, but I couldn't do nothing with Cam Fancher. I didn't have a pass game at all in year one of my dynasty, so I relied heavily on GJ3, and that's how he got his nickname, GJ3. But he was huge. He was huge. Heisman winner, former Heisman Trophy winner, undrafted free agent, and let's see if we could develop him into a solid number 2 option to Ashton Genty. So we got gold, as we always do with the running back drill, which they made that super easy this year. Super easy. At first, you couldn't miss a beat, but now it's not so much like that. So Kendrick Law, let's go ahead and get busy with Kendrick Law. I will never forget when they started leaking like the gameplay of College Football 25, and there was one gameplay, I forgot who it was. I want to say it was like former players that was playing the game, or it could have been a former player and content creator that was playing each other. Somebody was playing with Alabama, and this was when everybody was still looking for leaks and all kinds of stuff on College Football 25. Hadn't really seen nothing yet. And somebody did a reverse or end around with Kendrick Law, and he just took off and was gone. I never forgot that. And although I never actually got a chance to play with Bama in the game, I remembered that, and that's what made me go ahead and get Kendrick Law. Now, to get Kobe Prentice, that was just extra right there. I never recalled seeing what he was like in College Football 25, but to see those attributes, yes, go ahead and bring him over. Bring him and Kendrick Law over. And just like that, we got gold with Kendrick Law as well. So I anticipate being able to do the same with Kobe Prentice. Those are the two guys that we're developing in training camp this year. I'm still waiting to get a dev upgrade. Normally, I get at least, well, I can't say normally. The first year I got a dev upgrade in training camp. I don't believe I got a dev upgrade in training camp in year 2. But hopefully we can get one here. Kobe Prentice, let's go. I look forward to development. If with these guys, with their speed being the way it is, the speed and acceleration, if I can get them up there just to be like 85s, anywhere between 85 to 90, and have them right there with Travis Hunter, oh my God, that's a cheat code. That's a cheat code. And that would make my offense so damn dynamic, it's not even funny. And if we can develop GJ3 to be a solid, extremely solid number 2 option to Ashton Genty, then man, that'll take us off even more. At this point, all we really got to focus on is developing the offensive line. And as long as I keep running and having good years with Ashton Genty, like say so, then that shouldn't be a difficult thing to obtain. But last rep, give me. Yes, sir, we'll take it. So gold with Kobe Prentice. Let's go. So far, so good. The only person we didn't get gold with was Malik Willis, and we got silver with him. And we didn't really have a problem with that because, again, he's an X factor already. He's already proven, so it's not much that I have left to do with him. Offensive line. Mike Rutherford, that's what it was. What was his position? Because they disrespected us saying we didn't get a sleeper, and he was a sleeper. Let's see. Who we going with? Rutherford. He's a left tackle, so I did guess it right. So hold on now. So we ended up getting a sleeper in Mike Rutherford, who was a 72. We got him late in the draft. And see, that's what I don't like about that scenario engine, because we did get a sleeper. He's a 72. We got him late in the draft. But we have other offensive linemen ahead of him that have higher overalls that are going to start. So because he's not a starter and they only gave us the option of left tackle 1 and right tackle 1, they said they disagree, which is BS, because he was a sleeper. If you saw the episode where we had the draft and our draft results, they showed that it was a steal. It was a sleeper. He was a 72 overall. I want to say we got him in like the 5th round or something like that. And he was a 72 overall. He slid all the way to us. We took him. But because when we did the scenario engine, we guessed everything right until it got to that point when they only gave us the option of left tackle 1 and right tackle 1. And that's what's garbage. They should have just said left tackle or right tackle, not left tackle 1 or right tackle 1, because obviously it's not going to be neither one of those guys, because I have guys with higher overalls starting ahead of them. So why would it be my starter when they didn't get drafted? They're veterans. So again, another thing that EA needs to fix about their game. The scenario engine is getting atrocious. I'm telling you, like some things, like I'm accomplishing things and they telling me I didn't accomplish them and BS. And it sucks too, because the scenario engine is a really good thing. It's really good and it makes the experience that much better, but it's extremely flawed. It's extremely flawed, and they need to fix that like TIP ASAP. Okay, so let's see. Who are we going to develop here? LT Overton. Guess we'll roll with LT Overton. Why not? Get him some action in training camp. Again, I mentioned before, he's not exactly slow, but he's not exactly fast either. He's like a tweener. He might end up being my my hybrid player that I put on DN sometimes, but put at D tackle a lot of times. That's what I may end up doing with Overton. Or I might just switch him to D tackle permanently. I don't know. We'll see. Because it's not like he's super slow. Again, it's not like he's super slow. But he's not exactly fast either. So he's, put it to you like this. I'm not starting him over Chop Robinson or Amari Barno, or giving him reps over Chop Robinson or Amari Barno. So, but obviously he has a decent overall. He has decent intangibles. So we might can do something with that. He might be a guy that can be our tweener that has position flex. So 5,102 is the score, and we get gold with him as well. So that's a win. That's a win for us right there. Let's see, what's our next mini game that we have up? Chase and tackle. Who are we gonna use for chase and tackle? We use Powell or Deontay? Let's go with Deontay Lawson. Let's go with the Alabama product. Let's see. Let's get busy, and if we can get him to pop up or pop off, should I say? And he's a rookie at that. If we can get him to pop off, that would be huge, especially with his speed, his acceleration, and his hit power. He can be a problem if we develop him right. He can be a problem. You can see, look how fast we're able to get in that backfield with him. He just shoots that gap and later boom. If he starts making Ashton Genty fumble, hey, then he could be a serious issue. He could be a serious issue when it comes to this defense. Because one thing you need in Madden when you're playing defense is you need a good user middle linebacker. You need good user skills first and foremost. Because having a good linebacker doesn't mean nothing if your user skills ain't there. But if you have the combination of both, a good linebacker and good user skills, oh, you got it made. You got it made. And I'm liking what we have in Deontay Lawson right now. I'm liking his attributes, his skill section, the way he shoots that guy. Look at him. There he goes. He made him pop it out already. That's one time. There he goes. Yeah, he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem for sure. He can end up being our Luke Kuechly, Patrick Willis type linebacker across that middle for us. The next great Alabama linebacker right there, or the next great linebacker from Alabama in the league. So, come on, we got 18 seconds left. Finish this off strong. Get another fumble. Pop that loose. Genty ain't that nice. I mean, he nice when we control him. Just not that nice when we're going up against him. So, but yeah, no, it'll be intriguing what we can do. I hope we don't allow whatchamacallit to get lost in the shuffle, though. Because Tareem Powell balled out last season and was key to us winning that Super Bowl. Matter of fact, he was the reason that we sealed the deal in the Super Bowl, getting that pick. So hopefully we don't wash him out because we got fresh meat paws in on the roster. So we'll see though. But I'm liking what we got going with Lawson. I'm liking what we got. Look at him shoot that gap. Get gold like we always do. Come on, give me a dev trait. Give me a dev trait. Damn it. Come on now. We'll get it eventually. DB battle. This is dreaded for me. These DB battles, like if I could choose a different option for DB like coverage, then that would be much better. But since they changed up these DB battles, like DB battles wasn't that bad before. Like it was easy, but it wasn't like a given. Like you could still get cooked sometimes. But now, since you can't see that route, you don't know where they're going. You know how hard that is? Look at this. Give me that. Bruh. Oh, I was about to say. But yeah, we gotta see what we can develop with Stinson, though. We gotta see what we can develop with Stinson. There we go. We got the sack. We got the coverage sack. If we could develop Stinson and Parrish and let go some of these other guys, there we go. Pick that off. Ball hawk. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, that's burnt. That's burnt toast. That's burnt toast right there. But if we could develop Stinson and Parrish, we might could start moving off some of the guys that I didn't think that we'd end up moving off of, like Jacorian Bennett. What's my guy name? Amir Speed. Guys like that who are getting up there in age, we could let them go. So let's see what these guys got. Let's see what they got. I might just roll with this silver. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because I ain't got time to be doing this 24. Yeah, we gonna, as long as it stays silver, we gonna go ahead and roll with silver, because I ain't got time to be playing with them like that. I'm not about to sit up here and spend 45 minutes trying to get gold on this thing. Hell no. We'll take what we got and we'll move on to the next one. So red zone, DB battle, red zone defense. And then we got field goal accuracy and coffin corner. Let's finish this out strong, y'all. Let's finish this out strong. All right. Lewis Seen, we got to get you. We got to get my guy. My guy was huge in that Super Bowl. But Why did I say Tareem Powell came through with the game sealing pick? It was Lewis Seen that came through with the game sealing pick. Jesus, I'm tripping. But Tareem Powell did have a crucial year for us. He contributed as well as a lot of other people. Look at Seen, and this is what I'm talking about right here. He keeps balling out. My only thing is, as we ball out, look, he's a pick magnet. He's a pick magnet. As we keep balling out with Lewis Seen, they're just not jumping his overall like say so. I think he's got at least a star development. Like, come on, show that man some love. He's been coming through clutch, especially after last season. That Super Bowl wasn't it. Like, he had a bunch of games where he was balling out, getting picks and sealing games for us. So the Super Bowl was just the icing on the cake. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we had 2 picks in that Super Bowl was Seen. The last one was just the one that sealed it. I think we had 2 picks with him. Can't fully remember. But nonetheless, we got gold with him. I still can't get over I said Tareem Powell. Why did I say Tareem Powell? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Got a dev trade. Just as I was speaking on it. So he was a star. He just got his dev trade. He just got upgraded to superstar. Just what we needed. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Lewis Seen balled out. Training camp. The training camp gods. They showed up for us. They blessed us. They blessed Lewis Seen. And that backfield of him and Shiloh Sanders is going to be an issue. Mark my words. Shiloh, already an X factor. Now we got Lewis Seen, that's a superstar. They both laid a boom. They both are ball hawks. You got to love it. You got to love it. Now, if I could develop this kicker, even though with this new kick meter, I try my best not to find myself in these situations because, man, this kick meter is tough. Especially when you're under pressure. Like when you're under pressure with the old kick meter, it's not really that tough, like say so. It's really not. You still can knock something out of the park or get something extremely accurate, like say so. But, and I know a lot of people, because I mentioned this before, I know a lot of people are probably like, well, if the other one's easier for you, why don't you use that? The reason, like I stated before, the reason why I refuse to go back to the old meter is because although we have the option of both meters, I feel like they are eventually going to phase out the old meter and they're just going to stick with the new meter. And rather than trying to learn the new meter later, like 2 years down the line, a year, 2 years down the line, maybe 3 years down the line, when they get rid of classic meter, because they will get rid of classic meter, mark my words. Because guess what? The old meter isn't available in college football. It's just a new meter. So it's just a matter of time before they phase it out in Madden. And I'd rather get used to it now than later, no matter if it costs me field goals in games, whatever. At least I'm getting used to it. So come on, give me silver. Give me silver. At least give me silver. I feel good about that. There we go. We got silver. Locked it in. 3,200. We'll take it. But yeah, I'm not going to change that up when it's apparent that they're gonna get rid of it. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of whether it's going to be a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But it's not, the old meter isn't in college football. So it's Madden is the only one that it's in there for. They're eventually going to phase it out. And when they do, I won't be the dummy who's not used to it. I'll be done gotten used to it. So come on. I normally do terrible on his coffin corner stuff. Jesus Christ. I can't even speak properly. But let's see if we can change oh, come on, so close. It was right there. Let's see if we can reverse fortune. Let's see if we can actually do good this time. I don't think there'll ever be a time I'll get gold, but if I could at least get silver, that would be super clutch. Come on, we got 5 reps left. We got to make something shake. At this point, if I get bronze, I'll take it. If I get silver, I'm definitely taking it. All right, we got bronze. We got 4 reps left. What can we do? Can we make that shake? Can we get that silver? Come on, give me a coffin. Oh, my God. Yeah, silver's out of the question. At this point, screw it. Give me another try. I said I don't like to keep redoing. But give me another try. Just because, man. I want to see if I can get silver. Okay, so we got a coffin corner out the gate. Let's go. Come on, give me something. Make some shake for me. Come on. Don't go out the back of the end zone. Don't go out the back of the end zone. Good, good. Oh, who got another back-to-back call from corners? Let's go. Come on now. Give me silver. At the least, get me silver. Come on. That's cool. That's cool. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Come on. Make it. Make it. Make it. Just get it in the yellow at least. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. We in there. We close. We got 4 reps remaining. It's possible we might get silver. Come on now. Might have sold myself short on that one. No, no, no. Come on, coffin corner. Yes. Let's go. Wait, that's not enough to get a silver. What we got to do to get silver? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not getting gold if that don't get a silver. Silver must be 4,000. Yeah, it's 4,000. Oh, we got 5,000. Come on, we got 2 reps left. Let's get gold. Come on, y'all. Gotta get this right. Get this on the money. Come on. Come on, don't go out the back of the end zone. Please don't go out the back of the end zone. Yes, coffin corner again. Oh, damn. What do we got to do to get gold? Oh, yeah, that's a dead issue. We taking it, though, after this, though. I'm not even taking no chances. Come on, come on. What? That wasn't enough to get gold? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm not even thinking twice. We're going to take that. We're going to run with it. And we're going to cut this episode right there at that. That's training camp. We done successfully finished training camp. Got a dev trade with Lewisine. We good to go. It's time to get into first week preseason action. And, of course, we got to do our weekly training, but we're not going to do that this episode. And I wouldn't show it anyways. So, as always, if you're here for the first time or you returning and you haven't liked or subscribed already, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed with not only this Madden 25 Raiders rebuild, but other Madden 25 content as well. Again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. That's been my time. Till next time.